want to wish London's East and South East Asian communities and all those celebrating across our country and around the world a very happy Lunar New Year. I'd also like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to East and South East Asian Londoners for the incredible contribution you make to our city. From your influence over our art scene and creative output, to the businesses you run and the wonderful attraction that is Chinatown. For decades, you've enriched our society, economy and culture. In fact, our city is a better, brighter and more prosperous place for your presence. So as Mayor of London, I want to say a heartfelt thank you to you and your communities, not only for leaving a profoundly positive mark on our city, but for helping to show that our diversity is and always will be a strength, not a weakness. It's my pleasure to wish you all health, happiness and success for the year ahead. From my family to yours, Happy Year of the Tiger.
I am both honoured and delighted to be here this evening on behalf of the Mayor of London to wish all of those who are celebrating across the city and around the world a very happy Chinese and Lunar New Year. I'm also incredibly grateful to our Chinese and our East and Southeast Asian communities for their long-standing and historical contribution to our city. Chinese and Lunar New Year gives us a real opportunity to acknowledge and recognise and express our gratitude for that historical contribution that they have made to our city. So on behalf of the Mayor of London, myself and my family, I would like to wish you and your families a very healthy, prosperous and happy Chinese and Lunar New Year.
20年来，特拉法加广场春节庆典已经发展成为亚洲之外最大的中国新年庆典，成为旅英华侨华人讲述中国故事的一个重要的载体。虎在中国传统文化中代表着力量和勇敢，所以我也相信，在即将来临的虎年当中，大家能够努力战胜疫情，为促进中英友好、讲好中国故事做出新的、更大的贡献。
On behalf of the London Chinatown Chinese Association, I would like to welcome you all to our London Chinese New Year celebrations. Today is Chinese New Year Eve and tomorrow marks the start of the Year of the Tiger. Chinese New Year is about celebrating time with your friends and family. It is also about looking forward to new beginnings. With that, I'm sure you share my hope that we will beat this pandemic very soon. Thank you to the NHS and all the frontline workers helping us face this battle. I wish you all good health, peace, and happiness in the Year of the Tiger.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
We are very happy to come together to celebrate this Chinese New Year.
Now you are watching the Chinese New Year UK special, which has been organized by the London Chinatown Chinese Association, supported by the Mayor of London and the Great London Authority. I'm Lindsay Liu.
Hello everybody, I'm James Kong. People in many countries across Asia also celebrate Lunar New Year, a festival that has its origins in China.
James, I know that you are 79th generation direct descendant of Confucians. So does your family continue to pass down Chinese culture?
Yes, yeah, we do.
Wow. Okay, I have a question for
Okay.
you. Why is the Chinese New Year called the Spring Festival?
The Chinese New Year is called the Spring Festival as its origins stretch back to China's ancient agricultural calendar, also known as the Xia calendar, as it dates back to the Xia dynasty. The year was broken up into 24 solar terms, which captured the seasonal changes throughout the year. Throughout Chinese history, households decorated their homes ahead of the beginning of spring, hoping for a successful and bountiful harvest. This hope and the reflection of this tradition and its recognition of the connection between humanity and nature today define what the Spring Festival was, is, and will continue to be.
Wow, amazing. It seems that you know Chinese culture a lot. Okay, I have another question for you. Do you know what is the meaning of the spring in Chinese culture?
Yes, the Chinese word spring, chun, resembles seedlings breaking the ground in a sun-bathed, vigorous season full of renewal and hope, symbolizing the Chinese philosophy of unity and harmoniousness between humans and nature.
Okay, I have the third question for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Do you know which of the 12 Chinese zodiac signs represents 2022?
Yes, I do. This year is the year of the tiger. The tiger is known as the king of all beasts in China. The zodiac sign, tiger, is a symbol of strength, braveness, and exorcising evils. Many Chinese children wear hats or shoes for good luck.
Wow, absolutely. In Chinese people's mind, Spring Festival is the most exciting festival in China because Spring Festival spirit, meaning and offering to the global is captured in just 4 words: hope, home, harmony, and health.
Yes, and today there are people around the whole world sending messages of blessings to us.
Let's have a look.
Kong Hei Fa Choi. On behalf of the Economic and Trade Office in London, I send my warmest wishes to the London Chinatown Chinese Association. Amid the pandemic, I hope that we'll have the strength and energy of tigers to overcome all the challenges and have a fruitful year of the tiger. This year also marks the 25th anniversary of the establishment of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China. I look forward to welcoming you in our celebration events. Until then, I wish you good fortune and good health.
大家新年好，我是波尔顿东北议员马克·楼根。然后这次有机会和伦敦花布商会一起过年，我特别开心。我借此机会向全球华人祝大家虎年大吉，新年快乐，谢谢。
Chinese New Year is about hope, harmony and home. Really important themes for all of us. But this year, of course, it's also about health. And the Chinese community have been fantastic about working to improve vaccination rates and safeguard people across the whole of the city of Westminster. I know that this year celebrations won't be quite what they usually are, but I know that very soon Chinatown will be returning to its wonderful, vibrant best. And 2022, of course, is the year of the tiger, which is all about energy and kindness and overcoming obstacles. And what more important and resonant characteristics could these be than this year as we pull out of the era of COVID? So I wish you all a very happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone. We wish you all a happy Chinese New Year and every success in 2022, in the year of the tiger.
Wow, you have changed into such a beautiful Cheongsam. The color is so bright and full of energy.
Yes, definitely. The theme of our show is 4 seasons. We just introduced the spring, and now my dress is matching the style of the summer.
Yeah, indeed it is. I actually visited China in the summer. I love the feeling when everything is vivid, colorful, and full of energy, which are actually some of the same traits as the tiger, because the tiger is also mighty and powerful.
Yes, absolutely. I know for most people in the UK, summer is the favorite season, and because it is full of sunshine, the daytime is much longer, and the people are positive.
Yes, I agree to that. Today we have prepared some fantastic programs for our dear audiences. They are super high in quality and really creative.
Yes, even as someone Chinese who has seen many special New Year performances, I'm so impressed by these shows. They are not only including the vibrant Shaolin martial arts, but also through carefully designed dances and special effects. They draw you in to experience Chinese culture deeply.
Let's enjoy them.
On behalf of Bank of China London branch, I wish everyone a happy, healthy, and prosperous Year of the Tiger. 恭喜发财!
On behalf of the Bank of East Asia, a very happy Year of the Tiger to you all. Tiger is a creature that signifies strength, bravery, and confidence. May we embrace the good spirit of the feisty big cat. I wish you all good health and prosperity in 2022. With our heartfelt greetings, 恭喜发财.
Dear friends, the Chinese New Year is a time of celebration and unity. It marks the end of winter and the beginning of spring. On behalf of China Taiping Insurance UK, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for all your support to us. May the Year of Tiger bring joy, prosperity, and good fortune to all of you. Thank you.
Taiping Insurance UK Company Limited is the only Chinese state-owned insurance company in Europe. For a long time, it has been down to earth to provide insurance services for overseas Chinese and overseas Chinese-founded enterprises in the UK. It also provides risk protection for important projects in the UK. Security is a priority, and China Taiping is always here, especially for overseas Chinese in the UK.
What brilliant programs, which really keep on broadening my horizons and enriching my knowledge. The performers are so creative and so dedicated.
If prosperity represents summer, then autumn is represented by harvest.
Yes, I am half British and half Chinese, and since I was a child, my parents would teach me the culture, history, and nuances of China and the UK. I've been traveling back and forth between China and the UK since I was a child, and I found over the years my Chinese and British friends have learned more and more about the two countries.
Oh, over the past 50 years, there have been more and more communications between China and the UK, and an understanding between the two countries has become more and more profound.
Definitely. In our show today, we will introduce two British friends who have made their own unique contributions in the communication between the UK and China. One is a BAFTA-winning filmmaker, Phil Angland, who spent 2 years filming the lives of the ethnic minority people in the town of Lijiang in Yunnan province in China. I met with him to talk about his documentary Beyond the Clouds, released in 1994, and to find out more about his relationship with the country.
And we also have David Beckley, the chair of the Yehu Manuel School, the music school named after world-famous violinist Yehu Manuel, cultivated great musical talent in its pupils and is especially well reputed in China.
Let's enjoy their stories.
Phil reached China in 1989 and started filming Beyond the Clouds, which would follow the daily lives of the residents of Lijiang, such as the local doctor, the butcher and his family, as well as the local youth.
I wanted to go and make a series of films that revealed the real soul of China. So the challenge with China was to find a commonality between people in Britain and people in China, but also to animate it in a way that was involving, that was story-led.
He was the first foreigner to set foot in Lijiang since the 1940s and decided to stay there for 2 years.
I took the long view that we had to be there for 2 years and we had to be relaxed. You can't, if you're filming people's lives, you can't be nervous or wanting people to do things. It's got to be completely spontaneous and natural. And I always look for strands, so we will immediately meet Dr. Tang and Mr. Mu in the opening scene, but we want to know her much more. And so I look for connections then. I need to find connections from Dr. Tang into his surgery and into his characters. I need to find more connections with Mr. Mu, and now I've got Miss Mu. And so out of that one core, there are 3 separate stories, and when you get to the end of those tentacles, there will be clusters of stories. So I'm always looking for clusters when I film.
Throughout his years of documentary making in China, Phil has experienced what he calls the wealth of China, the living and spiritual state of the Chinese people, and he hopes that future documentary makers will be able to capture this accurately in their films.
One of the things I love about China is the power of family, and that fabric of what China had, the tightness of community, where you knew your teacher was around the corner, or your doctor was around the corner, and suddenly they're a bus ride away or whatever. That's, for me, the wealth of China, the strength of the common person, strength of family, community, and people living, often in the same house. I love that.
Yehudi was always very passionate about China, and back in 1979 he was the first Western musician to visit China after the end of the Cultural Revolution. He was invited to become an honorary professor of the Beijing Conservatory. Yehudi was a man who loved the culture of China, he loved what China was doing, and he saw the opportunity to develop those sorts of cultural exchanges between China and the UK. And at that time, he personally sourced a small number of Chinese students to come back to the school here in the UK, one of whom is a gentleman called Liu Siqing, who's a very famous violinist in China. So our ties with China have come a long way, and Yehudi then took the school in 1982 for a tour of China, which was extremely successful. And since that time, we've had a number of Chinese students from the mainland coming to the school here in the UK every year. And that really is the essence of the school here. We're very much an international school. We have students from all around the world, and that gives us the diversity and the complexity that we have here and makes us successful.
The school contributes a lot to the musical and cultural exchange between China and the UK through numerous music festivals, as well as the development of a new school campus in China.
The school's been involved with an organisation called the China-UK International Music Festival. And this year the festival was entirely online. We put a concert together which was broadcast in the UK and in China as well, very successfully. And within it we had 2 pieces that were transcribed by students of the school. They were Chinese folk songs and again formed part of that concert repertoire. That was a remarkable combination of Western music and Chinese music. So those sorts of organisations promoting music in that kind of way enables audiences over in the UK to see Chinese music as it would normally be set and to hear it as it was intended. I think the other aspect of our ties with China come about because we're now setting up a school in Qingdao, Shandong province. That's going to be really exciting for us. It'll open up in September of next year. With Yehudi's great interest in China and his involvement and the reputation that he had and the reputation that the school has in China, it just became natural as we were looking to expand the school that China should be the first country that we should expand into. We'll have huge opportunities, I think, to do cultural exchanges between China and the UK, and that could take many forms. We could operate summer schools here, we could operate summer schools in Qingdao, we could exchange teaching staff, we could exchange music staff between the 2 schools. The opportunities are endless. And one of the other exciting things about the school in Qingdao is they are building a large concert hall complex which will be for the use of the school but also for public use as well. And we've been having conversations with them about setting up larger summer festivals involving musicians from all over China and all around the world as well. So lots of exciting plans. Currently we've just around 10% of our students here are from the mainland.
Yehudi Menuhin founded the Menuhin International Violin Competition, which remains one of the key events for students of the school to take part in.
Music is a common language, and it doesn't matter whether you're from the UK or you're from India or Africa or the US or China. It's a language that we can all speak and we can all share at any time. And the wonderful thing about the Menuhin Violin Competition is that we bring people in from all around the world to showcase their talents. That enables us to share different cultures, it enables us to compare ideas and thinking and just really see where that talent is coming from. And for the Chinese students, for them to promote what they do and to have the exposure that they really seek. Recently we had 2 of our students. They performed at the 72nd celebrations for Chinese National Day at the embassy. Very large audience, great exposure and an opportunity for us to showcase our music. And they played a piece of Ravel, the Empress Pagoda, which is played on a pentatonic scale, very Chinese sounding, Oriental sounding, and was really well received both by the embassy and also by the audience there too.
Mr. Faye Egeland and Mr. David Beckley have made great cultural exchange contributions between the UK and China.
There are also many Chinese in the UK who have strengthened and served the British Chinese community and beyond, promoting Chinese culture in the UK and deepening exchanges and friendships between people of all races and backgrounds.
We would love to introduce a short video of the activities organized by the London Chinatown Chinese Association and also friends from other Chinese communities who live in the UK and also have made great contributions to the two countries.
London branch will in the future time spare no efforts to promote new finance practices, tap into potential opportunities in green finance, facilitate the connectivity between the bilateral financial markets, carry forward China's new development paradigm of dual circulation, and enhance the bank's competitive edge to outshine its global rivals.
Dear Chairman Tang and good friends of London Chinatown Chinese Association, Happy Chinese New Year from Donghua Group of Hospitals. In the year of Tiger that stands for energy and strength, may we wish everyone the power to conquer all hardship and challenges. Have a sparkling new year. Our friendship is like Mao-Tai, which gets better with age. Thank you for your support to our annual TV gala show, 歡樂滿東華。我謹代表東華三院同仁，祝大家虎年身體健康，龍精虎猛，事事順利，恭喜發財。
This year's Spring Festival is very special because the Winter Olympic Games are being held in Beijing during this time. In order to match the theme of winter, I now have on a white cheongsam.
Wow, it's so beautiful. And when it comes to this season, I have to say, I do love the winter in the north of China.
James, do you have the experience of spending Chinese New Year in China?
Indeed, I do, and it's always very memorable. I know that China's territory is very vast. In winter, it is quite warm in the south. For example, in Hainan, it is almost the same as summer. But I prefer the winter in my father's hometown. It snows, and the white expanse feels very pure and very peaceful.
Today, let's take a look at the beautiful views of northern China in winter and the scenery of Huangshan Mountain. just enjoying the beautiful view of northern China and Huangshan Mountains. Welcome back to the UK. There are many talented Chinese living in the UK, and today they have prepared a lot of wonderful shows for our audiences.
Yes, there are different kinds of dance, such as the dance of the Mongolian minority, the dance of the Dai minority, the C-pop dance, and also amazing vocal performances.
Wow! Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's have a look.
Bird's delight, taking flight. We wake up like the spring, and the life it brings. The awakening of the world, the flowers unfurled, the eternal song that nature sings. With nature as our guide, we view our world with pride. We speak of what we see, of our history, and of what might be, the shared future of humanity.
晓日月悠长。花大地，只花一隅，山与河无恙。观万古，上下5000年，天地供养。为炎黄，心坦荡，一身到四方。浮流光，一砖一瓦，岁月尽红墙。叹枯荣，一花一木，悲喜尽沧桑。横八荒，九州一色，心中的故乡。为华夏绽锋芒，道路在盛放。红日升在东方，七大道满霞光。我何其心神与你怀，诚意满血流淌。南同当不共享，听力极乐极量。无过万江一人爱，千年不灭的信仰。浮流光，一砖一瓦，岁月尽红墙。叹枯荣，一花一木，悲喜尽沧桑。横八荒，九州一色，心中的故乡。为华夏绽锋芒，道路在盛放。
我的老家在中国，5000年的文化流淌着美丽传说。加油万里长春，加油长江黄河，家人勤劳善良，岁岁平安祥和。
来系个红飘带，愿善良的人们天天好运来。你勤劳生活美，你健康成长在，你一生的忙碌为了笑逐颜开。大个中国结，青春丰茧的彩，愿祖国的日月年年好运来。你丰舞太平年，你龙腾新时代，你幸福的家园迎来百花盛开。
事情都少来，看我如何打好手上这副好牌。要穿好鞋，要开好车，要摆起大脸别说。3分甜点，7分大片，演好自己的节目。Hey hey look at me， 我出身平凡，没得好命。Hey hey 不说那些，再大的困难我自己搞定。经过世纪千变万化，就像是座摩天大厦。每天醒来事情太多了，遇到困难千万不要害怕，从来不熄灭，我只信我自己。生活要开心，打消所有顾虑，从来不熄灭，我只信我自己。进去有上进，做更优秀的自己。
坐在小竹楼夜，日日夜夜把你牵挂。月亮啊，请你保佑它。
I'd like to wish everybody a very happy new year from all of us here at the Hippodrome. Best wishes to you and your families for a healthy, happy and prosperous new year.
On behalf of everyone at the Empire, I'd like to wish you all a happy Chinese New Year. Good luck for the Year of the Tiger.
Everybody here at Genting UK would like to wish you all a very healthy and prosperous Year of the Tiger. Kung Hei Fat Choi.
What an amazing group of performers. The event is connected by the seasons. From the spring season, we have got to know more about the culture of the Chinese Spring Festival.
From the summer season, we have enjoyed many professional and fantastic programs about China.
In the autumn season, we introduced communications between the UK and China.
In the winter season, we enjoyed the bright, beautiful views of northern China and Huangshan Mountain.
The new year has begun. Let us sow the hope of spring together, embrace the enthusiasm of midsummer, reap the fruits of autumn, and feel the pure beauty of winter.
Thanks again everyone for watching Chinese New Year UK special. As we come to the end, we would love to teach you some useful Chinese wishes for good fortune. 恭喜发财!
The next one is wishing you all the vitality of the tiger. 虎虎生威,新春快乐! Happy Chinese Spring Festival!
我们给大家拜年啦！